20 yards of the Jap front. Word came to retreat. He never liked that word. He stuck his head out just a little and began to shout, "Men, come back! Come back! We've got them licked. Stay and fight!" In the midst of his pleading, an 81-meter mortar shell landed squarely in his foxhole and sent his brave soul to the heaven reserved only for men of courage. His brother Charlie, who had fought side by side with him just as long unscathed, he went in later and on the terrific fire brought back the body of his dear brother. When Paul's first sergeant heard how he met his end, he felt very deep sorrow. In his honor, he composed a poem and sent it to Paul's dear mother. This soldier friend of mine had a copy of it, and let me write it down. It's so much from the heart that I'm going to try to recite it for you now. To Paul, written in memory of Technician Paul J. Wishart by his first sergeant Harold W. Rep. The thunder of shells and scream of planes hung like fog over us that day. The bullets were thick and the scream of pain came to us through the fray. But up on the hills with guns aflame came our boys, one and all. But standing out like the heroes they were came two boys, Charlie and Paul. Brothers they were. Yes, those two guys were avengers for freedom's cause. Although all around their comrades fell, never once did those two pause. First here, then there, you'd see them, always together and never apart. Many an enemy soldier was the victim of those two fighting hearts. But fate took a hand in the war that day, and the Lord called to Paul by name. And just like the soldier he always was, when the Lord called Paul, he came. Today, after it all is over, I think of him while I pray, that whatever the job the Lord has for him, we can all help him someday. Help him just as he helped us to win the freedom of man. If we all do the job as well as Paul, we'll win. I know we can.